soul with it. Yeah. So I was listening to ESPN LA radio with Keyshawn Johnson, Travis Rogers, and LZ, and they were discussing the possibility of D'Angelo Russell coming back to the Los Angeles Lakers after being traded. Travis Rogers mentioned how D'Angelo Russell is now a restricted free agent and that the Nets can match any deal that teams propose. Travis Rogers stated how signs are all pointing to Kyrie Irving becoming a Brooklyn Net, and that now D'Angelo Russell can go and accept an offer from somewhere else. So that's when Travis Rogers asked Keyshawn and LZ, what does he think about D'Lo back in LA? And this was Keyshawn Johnson's response. He says, will he come back though? Is he interested in coming back though? Did it come out of his mouth? Has he been in communication with Wink Wink, with Rob Pelinka, Frank Vogel, Bron James? Has he had that type of conversation? At the end of the day, let bygones be bygones and we'll just deal with whatever it is. But because certainly people will respect the fact that he's coming back. I think he's a hell of a player. I think that the Lakers, given the fact that the things he did in the past, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it doesn't matter. We know he snitched him out and he messed up his relationship and all that sort of stuff. Neither one are on the team anymore. One is retired and the other guy is still in the NBA. You bring him back. Nobody was here who was on that team. It's a clean house. So you bring him back. He starts with a clean slate. The question is, does he fit into the plans and what they want to do and how much he's going to cost us? Because his max may be a different max than some of the other max type guys, which makes more sense. So that's when the question was posed, does D'Angelo really want to be here? So long story short, LZ mentioned how when he got traded, it was just business and you can't take things personal. But if you guys would like to hear the full audio, the link is in the description box. But I have to say this, I have to agree, but I kind of disagree with LZ because it is a business, but you still have to put yourself in his shoes. Just imagine if ESPN fired LZ because, of an altercation, then this other company gave you an opportunity and they value you, they believed in you, you had fun. Basically, the company that gave up on you, and it's all because you made a mistake. You was a young teen, you were young at the time. You're gonna feel some type of way personally deep down inside. But I just read an article stating that D'Angelo would be open to signing with the Lakers. I mean, honestly, I think if the Nets get Kyrie, I think it could be a possibility, but I just don't think it will happen. I see the Lakers going in another direction like Kawhi Leonard. But I think this helps his value a lot in negotiations with the Brooklyn Nets, which is just smart by his team to get that rumor out there. I also heard from Brian Windhorst, who spoke about how the Lakers, it was just a rumor that the Lakers could trade their draft picks, which I'm trying to understand which draft picks they talking about when they sent all them first round picks to New Orleans. So I'm assuming we still have some future first round picks. I really don't know. But then I seen Ramona Shelburne stating that she think the Lakers gave up too much for AD. And I'm like, bro, they got a bunch of injured players. They got 2 injured players and some first round picks for Anthony Davis, AD, who's a once in a generational type player, for 2 players who haven't proven anything that just keep getting injured. So Master P talking about we lost the trade. I'm like, bro, how we take a L? They got 2 injured players. But anyway, do I think the Lakers should go after D'Angelo Russell? Yes. But that's if we're unable to get Kawhi Leonard, who in my opinion, just like trading for Anthony Davis, you must go all out for a player like Kawhi Leonard. I wouldn't mind the Lakers going after D'Angelo Russell, but do I think D'Angelo Russell wants to come back to the Lakers? Absolutely not. Simply because the Lakers dumped D'Lo after the situation and it probably lit a fire under him. He wants to continue to prove why he's one of the best and make the Lakers regret giving up on him and the world going against him. If you guys are loyal subscribers, you would know that I've been a huge D'Angelo Russell supporter when I was doing those videos, Revenge of the Bust. I even supported him still through that Nick Young situation. And some people believe that it took for D'Lo to go somewhere else to grow and become a great talent, but I disagree. I mean, I could make the argument that it could have actually made him twice as good or twice as great if he stayed, because basically, you're stuck in the fire that you created and you rising through it. It's like people believe that Kobe was always loved as a Laker, but he wasn't. It's not true. Kobe was called a snitch just like D'Lo. But in the words of Curry Champion, winning solves all. And like I tell Pops all the time, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you all again. And the Lakers fans, we just not patient. We just not. But point is, I think D'Angelo Russell took it personal. At the end of the day, it's still a business. And if the Lakers going to pay you big money, then, you could take that chance to get a championship, a ring. It would be the ultimate revenge, because it would be as if the Lakers need you back. And they have to beg you to come back because they need a point guard in free agency. And a lot of the top guards are going elsewhere. And they gave up on you for Lonzo Ball, who they view as better than you. He's gone. So they made the wrong decision. They were wrong. So that could be another ego boost. The Lakers need a closer. D'Angelo Russell has ice in his veins. The Lakers would need a closer in the fourth quarter, because there was this stupid narrative that the Lakers lost games because of injuries last year, but it was because we couldn't close games out in the fourth quarter and missing free throws, i.e. LeBron James. D'Lo can really score the ball, has great court vision. He reminds me a lot of Mike Conley, except on the defensive side. Russell isn't that quick either, so it's going to be kind of hard for him to come off screens, and you'll have to surround him with some scores, at the 2 and the 3 position, and so it can get him some more open looks. But do I think D'Lo make the Lakers championship contenders? Yes. But in my view, we are already championship contenders with just AD and LeBron alone. But I think adding D'Angelo Russell would make them a little bit better. But we'll need a lot more work, a whole lot more work. But that's just my take on it. This to me is just all to help D'Lo in negotiations for Brooklyn to match his offer, and using the Lakers name would give you more leverage. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.